You're watching Keys Outdoors Musky Hunting Adventures, brought to you by Great Clips. It's gonna be great. The Boat Center, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, Ramsey, Minnesota. Kwik Trip, all of our adventures start here. Simms Performance Fishing Clothing.
Good morning, everyone. Another season is about to begin for all you musky nuts out there. Southern Wisconsin's opener starts today, and the weather is looking good. Your Lake Labs forecast predicts clear skies and temps around 65 degrees. So fill up those coffee cups, sharpen your hooks, make sure your hookout kits are prepared and nearby, because I have a feeling this is going to be the best opener yet.
Here we go, guys. Opening weekend, Wisconsin, south of Highway 10. Brian Schaefer and I, we're gonna go chase and hunt some muskies today. Fish, bud. Got him. All right, bud.
All right.
We got
starting
her.
The morning off good here. One in the boat. Opening 2019.
Nice fish, buddy.
Yeah.
On the soft tail.
Just started fishing here, opening southern Wisconsin. Got one in the net. Check it out.
Ah, that's a nice one, bud. Nice fish. Way to go, Brian.
Pre-spawn, they're starting to get up here and beat up on each other. Yeah, she's a dandy. Get her back in the water. Nice cool water. Nice release. Yep, we got pre-spawn fishing with southern Wisconsin opener here. It's nice because we're starting to get some bigger females with this pre-spawn. Mike and I just started. We've only been out here for about a half hour. We're using Phantoms, soft tails. They've been smoking, so let's try to get some more.
With a really nice muskie in the boat, we continued to work the shoreline, keeping our lures super tight to the banks, making sure that our lures, well, they would run over that first break. Seemed to be that's where these muskies were lying and relating to. spawn, and not often do we get the chance to where these big females are starting to stage and set up for the spawn that's just around the corner. So we've got water temps now 56, but we started this morning, it was in the high 40s. So again, that cooler water, and it's been a really cold spring, and it's really going to work to our benefit because, like I said, usually when our opener in central Wisconsin is going on, they're already in the spawn phase, and that's tough fishing. But now pre-spawn, they're starting to set up. We're getting good females, we're getting good actions, and really it's been the glide baits for us. This is a small 4-inch Phantom and just little glide bait, and Brian's using the 6-inch Phantom Softail, and again, this crappie pattern has been just dynamite for us. So we're going to continue on. One thing I want to show you real quick, changed out that front hook just to put a bigger hook on front. It doesn't affect the glide of it at all, but still giving the opportunity just for a better hookup percentage. So again, Softails seem to be the ticket here. Early spring, opening weekend, Wisconsin, catching muskies, having fun, and getting slimed.
What's the difference between good and great? Good is when your haircut costs less. Great is when it still meets high standards. At Great Clips, you'll always get the haircut you want for less. And with our easy online check-in app, you'll save time too. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
To enter the Keys Outdoors Musky Adventure sweepstakes, download the Kwik Rewards app. Shop the awesome deals and earn visits. Click the sweepstakes icon at the bottom. Add your visits to our sweepstakes. One lucky winner will win a musky fishing trip with the guys from Keys Outdoors, a $100 Kwik Trip gift card, and some great musky fishing gear. Good luck. We hope to see you in our boat. The Skeeter WX2060 is all about storage. Us musky anglers, we're crazy about our gear. Lots of it, and all oversized. The WX2060 has lockable storage compartments for it all, from 9-foot musky rods that can be stored in the center rod locker or side gunnel, to super deep and dry storage compartments to carry all of our lures and gear. Learn more, go to the Boat Center. 2 great locations, Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and Ramsey, Minnesota.
What's the difference between good and great? Good tries to get it right every time. Great actually does. With Clip Notes, we save your haircut details so you always get exactly the look you want. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
With one muskie in the boat, we are off to a great start. It was apparent that these muskies, well, they were just moving into the back of the cove, setting up for the spawn, due to the lack of spawning scars on them. These fish, well, they were super clean.
That was a nice fish. There it is. Got him. Good job, buddy.
Nice fish, buddy. Fish number 2. That's a nice fish, Brian. Really nice fish.
I don't even like what it looks like. Boom.
Number 2.
Good opener. We're having a good opener. Missed a few. Caught 2 now. We're still early. So, let's see what we can do.
Right on. They're loving the glide.
came up, missed it, and came back. It's not the same size, maybe a little bigger. They're tanks. All clean.
Yeah, really clean fish.
Still.
Pre-spawn.
Pre-spawn. Oh, here we go.
Another nice fish. Boy, that's a dandy, Brian.
Yeah.
That's a nice
Beautiful.
fat female right there.
Starting to get a little bit up there. They're starting their spawn. You know, we're getting in those mid-50s now.
Beautiful bars on it. Right on, man.
All right, let's let this chunky girl go. Beautiful bars.
Nice fish.
Oh, yeah. Slime time.
Right on, buddy. Fish number 2 and 2 other encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great opening weekend.
Right on, man.
Keep
Nice.
her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday we came out, it was 48 degrees, so we knew it was definitely going to be pre-spawn. Now today we came out, it's 55, 56, so they're just starting to really move in here. You know, like that one had a couple bite marks on it and stuff, so they're just starting their spawn. And it's nice because right before the spawn you get these females and they'll hit. During the spawn you usually can't hook into them, so. But hopefully we can get another big one. We're just using these glide baits right along the break on the river system here, and they're just all moving back into these coves. So, it's still early yet.
Back to work.
Back to work.
It's opening Wisconsin season, 2 fish in the boat for us, 4 other fish to the boat, a lot of activity, all on the soft-tailed Phantom glides, and it's that crappie pattern, which is amazing. But what we're doing right now, we're gonna fish it out here. We've got weather coming in, we've got a little cloud building, and they're calling for rain this afternoon. We're going to a spot here that is hit or miss, but I've raised fish here before, never caught a fish here, but I've seen a real nice one here a couple years back, so Brian and I are going to try our luck there. But again, we're dealing with pre-spawn fish right now. These fish are on these outer tips in these deeper holes in the back sloughs, and when I'm saying deeper hole, I'm talking anywhere from 10-foot to 6-foot holes off these point seem to be where these fish are really congregating. So what we're going to do now, we're going to work this hole and finish out the day, but good day on the water, man. 2 fish in the boat, can't argue with that. Opening the glide baits, right on, Phantom, thank you. So we'll see what happens. Hang tight here. One more spot. We'll see if we put a big one in. After a great day on the water, it was time to call it a day. And for Brian, back-to-back great days. Our plan was to return and bring another buddy, Super T.
the second weekend of the Wisconsin season. It's the 14th of May. I'm out here with Mike Keys and Brian Schaefer. Thanks for inviting me down, you guys. It sounds like the bite's been really good. Brian got 4 on opening day.
The day before, Brian was on the river with 2 good buddies, Dan and Sam. Sam of Chase Nation just happened to have his camera with him, and Brian, well, he was once again on fire.
Oh, it's a giant. Thanks. Reach. Get her in. Yes, dude. It's a giant, man. 4 fish for you this morning, and this one is a tank. Oh, my God. Oh, dude, that's gonna go 4 feet, maybe bigger. Yeah.
And some really nice fish. And then Mike and Bryan got out another day and caught a couple, and we're going to be doing kind of the same thing, fishing shallow water. Water temps right around 51 degrees this morning, and we've got a beautiful day, and they really like the sun here, and so hopefully we'll keep these high skies and put some fish in the boat. We're going to be fishing some small baits. I'm throwing this Phantom here, softtail, and this has been a bait that Brian's had really good luck with, and so I was lucky enough to get the lucky bait here, so we'll see what happens. Stay tuned.
Crazy year so far. I mean, our water temperatures are still in the low 50s, and like we're in the second week of May already. They should be, you know, upper 50s, low 60s by now, and I think we're still in pre-spawn. All the fish we got a week ago were really clean. So yeah, I think we're still in pre-spawn. So hopefully we can get a nice fat female today and put some more fish in the boat.
What are you throwing?
Before the spawn. Got the swimming dog with the blade on it. Thinking that'll be nice. Give it a shot. See what we do.
Well, guys, it's 1:10 in the afternoon, and we are in central Wisconsin. We moved 1 fish, that's it. So we're kind of not understanding what's going on here. Are they still pre-spawn, or are they paired up? And I'd have to say that they're not paired up for the simple fact that we're just not seeing them paired up. And usually it's really, I don't know, kind of strange, if you will. This particular body of water has a lot of carp in it. And usually when the carp are up tight to shore, the female and male muskies are up tight to shore doing their thing. And that's usually a pretty good indicator, but we're not even seeing that. Water temps 57 degrees to 60. We started out at 51 degrees. So we're just going to keep chucking along here. We're going to move actually to a different location. We've pounded this pretty hard. So we're going to move, and hopefully a change of location will change our luck. A change of location is what the plan was for the rest of the day. New waters, well, it always brings new optimism. But before we left, we just had to make a couple casts into one of the small creeks that dump into the main river. This is a very unique body of water. It's a very weed-choked body of water. The best time to fish it is in the springtime. And again, because we've had such cold spring, the weeds they're not coming up like they normally do, because typically we would not be able to fish this bay. It is just so weed-choked off. So we're going to take advantage of that and hopefully put some skis in the boat today. But this is not a numbers game here. We're hunting for a big fish, and they definitely swim in these waters.
This is a spot where Mike had a really big fish up last year, lost it, big head shaking mama. Some of you guys might have seen the video, but maybe we can get her to bite today.
That's a musky, dude. That's a musky. Nice one, Brian. Here we go, buddy.
About time. We worked hard for this little guy. Oh, dude. Pretty fish.
Nice fish. Way to go, bud.
Awesome. Look at that.
Finally, we worked hard for this guy.
Got her to eat on the big hand almost. Just kind of twitching it.
Little pause. On what? The Phantom.
Get her out so we'll have it get crazy here.
Pretty.
Wow, what a pretty fish, Brian.
Pretty little guy.
Nice.
Coloring on him.
Oh, gorgeous. The Phantom Softail. You told me. Bluegill.
Bluegill. Get her back in. Here she came.
That didn't take long. Nice job. Sweet.
Right here, bud.
Only all day. New water. Hey guys, this is what we're throwing. We're getting some action on. Bluegill pattern, 6-inch Phantom, Softail. Just working it really snaps. And you got to give it a pause. And you could see that fish coming behind it. Kept pausing it, come right up, and I gave it some quick snaps. She came up and drilled her. And we're sitting back in a slough back here. It's about 3-4 feet deep. A lot of weeds, and fish are just sitting back here. You know, we got what, 58 degree water temp here, so it's her. Beautiful bait.
So like Brian was saying, early spring, you know, water temps in the upper 50s. We're hitting these bays back here where the fish are going to be spawning eventually. We're at pre-spawn right now, but some of the other baits that we've been throwing is this single girl that's been really good. The unweighted dog has been good. Mike had a fish up on that earlier today, and then the Lake X topwaters have been moving some fish too. So just some things to try, smaller baits, and it seems like the erratic movement. I know you got straight retrieves on the single girl, and then also the topwater, but I mean, you've done extremely well with that Phantom Softail, Brian, and you've put what, 5-6 fish in the boat already this year. So erratic seems to be what's triggering these fish. So that's what we're going to stick with.
I forget sometimes just how good central Wisconsin can be. When you think about it, the peat and well flowage is roughly 23,000 acres. Castle Rock flowage is another 13,000 acres. That's a lot of musky water, all fed by the mighty Wisconsin River.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, really hard fishing, and it's the way it goes. You know, springtime can be really good, as we witnessed a week ago, and things change on a dime. And what we did is we decided to relocate and went to a lake and fish some prime water. But that's springtime, man. That's the way it goes. It's hit or miss.
Yeah, Mike, I mean, it's pre-spawn muskies, spawn muskies, it's all that, trying to figure out, you know, where these fish are, and, you know, the baits that we're using, we're working, the little glide baits, the Phantom Softails, the small bucktails, and erratic movements is what's triggering these fish early in the spring like this.
Things are going to change, and what we're going to look at now is the next week or two coming up. It'll be post-spawn, and on a small lake like this, again, that outside weed edge summer spot should start to get good. Well, guys, that concludes this trip. Couple hard days of fishing, but that's the way it goes. It's springtime. And you know what's really cool about Wisconsin is how we divide the state up, the southern half, northern half. And I live in the southern half, and you guys have the opportunity to get a 2-week head start. It's been a phenomenal opening for us, for Brian especially. I mean, 12 fish in the boat, what more can you say? But, you know, hey, this is the way it goes. We got bluebird conditions. Now it's just figuring out where these fish are. Are they, you know, we know last weekend they were pre, and now we think they're locked up tight. The next couple days to week, they're going to be in that post, and they're going to be moving, especially on a small lake like this, into their summer patterns. And one thing I know for sure, we'll be there to chase them. So, hey, we're going to call her quits. We're going to put the cover on the old Skeeter, and we're going to be off for our next adventure. Till next week on my keys, I don't know where we're going to be, but I guarantee you, like always, it's going to be an adventure. Thanks for watching. See you all next week.
Thanks for watching Keys Outdoors Musky Hunting Adventures, and remember to check out all our great sponsors. Their services, their gear, their beer make it possible for us to do our job right. Learn more? Go to keysoutdoors.com. Like us on Facebook, and check out all of our videos on our YouTube channel.